Hi, everyone, and welcome to another edition of Ask a TrustDale Expert. Today we have Chris Camp of the painting company. Chris, the first question is, how are you doing?
We're hanging in there. It's obviously un, unprecedented times, and um, every day is a little bit different. But everyone's healthy, so we haven't had any issues with any of our painters, workers. Nobody's had any issues, which is great. So we're happy there. And the sun is shining, so that's a positive too. So.
Absolutely. This is the big exterior painting season. And I guess the key word there is exterior. So people shouldn't be concerned or apprehensive about having their home painted right now.
No, it's it's been awesome to see the support from our customer base and our local community. We've had a lot of people calling in on the exterior. It's been really cool. We've added a contactless estimate, so you don't even need to come out of your house to meet our estimator at our house if you don't feel comfortable. And from a perspective of the actual project, you don't need to be out of your house at all. So we can do virtual walkthroughs. We can do virtual, really anything with today's technology that allows you to get your exterior updated in this time frame with this beautiful weather and not have to have any worry about your health or the health of the workers. So.
And for that matter, you guys are socially distancing. You're experts at interior painting. You know, husbands and wives are sitting around and they're saying, "Oh my gosh, why didn't you ever tell me that needed painting?" So you're prepared to do that as well, right?
We are. And so what we've been doing with that is obviously gloves, personal protection equipment for the people that are coming inside of people's houses. We've got some cleaners and different things that we can use to make sure that we minimize our footprint while we're inside the house. And, we've worked kind of different situations with customers of, we will work on a floor while they're kind of on the upstairs floor, kind of to move around the house to minimize the people that are in there, the footprint, and how close we're working in conjunction with the homeowners themselves. So.
So one thing that's unique about your company, it's the painting company. That's what you do. You focus on painting. What are some things that people should think about getting done now that maybe they put off or they don't think about, but they have the opportunity to do it now?
So one big thing that we're doing a lot of is for restaurants, businesses that are shut down because everybody's working remote. This is a phenomenal time to get those things done. That a lot of times it makes it really difficult to paint a restaurant when you have patrons in there round the clock. From a homeowner perspective, the biggest thing is a lot of our people are home right now, so they're getting to actually look at their house. This is a fantastic time to get your exterior, so all that rotten wood that you're now noticing that you hadn't noticed before, getting that replaced, getting it repainted, decks, fences, we can do all that from a staining perspective. Um, Interior wise, one of the things that a lot of people are kind of starting to notice is we can do kitchen cabinets, which is a great way to update a kitchen. So you've probably been cooking more and in your kitchen a lot more than you normally would be. And so one of the big calls we've been getting a lot for is people that are like, I just really don't like these old oak looking cabinets or, cherry. I really want to update it. We've got a fantastic process that we can come in and really update those kitchen cabinets. It makes your kitchen look like it's a brand new kitchen by not a lot of cost. So.
Yeah, that's a great idea. So paints are getting better and better. The quality of the paint is just amazing. What are the telltale signs that I need to call the painting company and it's time for a refresh or an estimate?
So outside, it's probably a little easier to tell. You can start to see fading in the color. Most people into the Atlanta market have what's called hardy plank siding, which is a cement board siding. You can actually take your fingers and rub it across the siding, and it will have a chalky. If there's any kind of chalky surface, that means that your paint is effectively dead or it's dying. So it needs to be repainted and recoated. Chipping, peeling, rotten wood, those are all kind of things. And then the biggest one on the outside particularly is caulking. So looking around windows, siding joints, soffit and fascia joints where they come together. If the caulking has started to break down or you can see gaps between those, that's where water will get in, and that's what leads to excessive wood repair, which can dramatically increase the cost of a project when we start having to get into replacing wood. Inside wise, fading is a big one. Large areas with lots of sunlight, UV rays are what break down color. So you'll see that. Wear and tear, nicks, dings, things like that throughout the house. And another big one on the inside is your trim. You'll start to see cracks in your caulking in there as well. Most builders, interior contractors, use a lower grade caulk on the inside than they do the outside. It's a quick way to save $1 or $2 on a tube of caulk. And so it doesn't typically have the elasticity that you have from an exterior caulk. We use a elastomeric caulking, which is the most flexible you can find in the marketplace, inside and outside. So that's a thing that you can look for on the inside as well.
Chris, that's one of the tiebreakers for your company is that you go the extra mile for things that people don't even consider because they're not educated about the proper way to paint a home. I appreciate you guys doing this. Speaking of which, what motivates you? Why get up and do this every day?
So our mission statement is to serve with honesty, integrity, one person at a time. We love serving our customers. There's nothing that we get more satisfaction out of when a customer comes back and says, it's like I'm in a brand new home. We really get the opportunity to really take somebody's house and turn it into a home for them. When you think about the inside of your house, that's where your daughter's going to stand for her prom pictures before she goes to prom. It's where you brought home your baby the first day. It's that nursery that your child kind of grew up in. So we get to be a part of somebody's emotional journey in a home from the beginning to till they leave that house. And so for us, we really just love the fact of being able to serve customers and be that kind of change agent for them. And quite frankly, it gives them the peace of mind of knowing that they don't have to worry about it. They don't have to, worry, is it going to be done right? Is it going to last? Those are the big things that we really try to pride ourselves on.
Well, you guys do a great job. And thank you for sharing with us today because I think consumers love to see the personality of a company, what drives them, and the people that are behind the brush, so to speak. So
Yeah,
I just ask you to keep up the great work.
we appreciate it. Thanks so much.
Okay, Chris. And we'll see you next time here on Ask a TrustDale Expert.